Hey, welcome back to the Car Sharker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car closer. That's what I do. I close and close and close. I close car deals. I close them and gross them. And I know you want to do the same thing, but I got to ask you something. How do you sell a car? How do you sell a car? Tell me how you sell a car. Now tell me how to close a car deal. How do you desk a car deal? How do you finance a car deal? See, it's not that easy, is it? You just can't just say it. You can't say it with just one or two words, right? You can't say it with a phrase. You got to say it with action. And that's what the Car Sharker does. We say it with action. When you call the Car Sharker and you say, hey, we'd like you to come in our store, we say it with action. We get on the floor and we close with you. We say it with action. Now, in order to sell a car, you got to have a sales process. What is your sales process? General managers, do you really know your sales process? Are you just teaching it from some textbook? You get involved in the sales training, or do you just think it's being trained? See, you got to have training going on in your store. You got to have a lot of training going on in your store. But it's got to be the right training. It's got to be good training. It's got to be fun training. You have to have high energy training going on in there. Every time you have any type of meeting, you got to have high energy. There's no beat down meetings. You don't have a beat down meeting. These are salespeople. They need to be motivated. But see, they can't be motivated unless you have the energy, owner. Dealer, if you don't have any energy, and general managers, if you don't have the energy, you're not going to sell cars. And people don't want to work for you if you don't have energy. They see it in your store. They see it in your store. If you have a lot of turnover, it's because you don't have a lot of energy. It's because you don't know how to take action. Because you have to take action in order to sell a car. If that customer's out on that lot, that customer is not buying that car that they're looking at unless somebody takes action and goes out there and talks to the customer. Now let's get some motivation. Motivation was the only way you're going to sell cars, but you got to have that energy. Pop the energy back in your store and let's start selling some cars. Call the Car Sharker. Just call me. Call me up and we'll start closing some deals together. We'll start closing some deals. You got to close and close and close. If you're not closing, what are you doing? What are you thinking? See, you start out at the beginning of the sale with a meet and greet, right? And that meet and greet is a compliment. Just by a little thing like that, compliment is going to go a long ways. Compliment's going to go a long ways in the sale. They're going to remember that compliment. You as a salesperson have to figure out how you're going to compliment them. Now I'll tell you something else that it really helps in the selling anything. Telling a story. A compassionate story. A story about yourself. Not bragging about yourself. Tell a story how you became a better person. And be compassionate over it. We don't want to hear a story how you saved a puppy dog in a river. We want to hear a compassionate story. And you tell that to every customer. And you're going to get better at it, better at it, better at it. And you're going to get so good at it, that's what they're attracted to you. Now, maybe some of you do it already and you don't even know you're doing it. You do the same thing over and over and over, it becomes muscle memory. With that muscle memory, guess what it comes with? Closing money deals. You see, that's all it is. We make it too difficult. And salespeople, I know you get bored really quickly in a training. I do the same thing. I sit there and I see somebody up there just training, and they say the same thing all the time, and they say it with no emotion. I think they really, these trainers out there that are training, they're training you not to do the meet and greet anymore. That's gone away. They're training you out there that don't ask for the sale. Don't ask for the sale. Why don't we ask for the sale? You got to ask for the sale. You got to ask for the sale. And then you got to close them on the figures. Now, we got to have a closing process in our stores. When are we going to get those closing processes back into place? It's not old school. It's never gone away. The people that are still selling a lot of cars still have a closing process. You got to have a closing process. Start closing car deals. Have a closing process. Call the car sharker. Listen, if you found any tips in this video that you like, go ahead and like it and share it. If you want to see some more of these videos, hit that little Sharky icon down there and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button next to it. We'll upload a video and you'll be notified every time. Hey, do yourself a favor. My name is Jimmy Prater. Go close something. Yeah!